It is. Hopefully the chat is live. I see the chat is acting up here. See what happens. That'll suck. Let me see if I could refresh this chat. Oh man, I don't know if the chat is active, but we're gonna have to figure that out. Let me let them know we're live. And then probably gonna have to pull the chat. That's gonna suck, man. Let me see. Give me 1 second, y'all. If y'all here, salute to y'all. We're waiting for this joint. We got 1 minute left. Live. On save. Okay, those got to get removed. That was it. All right, so that's on. Let me see if this thing is working right. There we go. All right. See if we could pop out. Hey, what up, y'all? I see y'all. I see y'all. My OBS wasn't bringing up the chat. So that's what that was. All right, we're about to make it happen. Salute, salute, y'all. Give me 1 second. Just going to pop out this chat here so that I have this separate. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. What's good with y'all, man? Happy Friday. Season 6 is here. Should be good to go. Devontae Moore, what up, man? Driver, Fear God, Vipers, Devontae, Glocks, Spanish Jose's in the building. Chosen's up in here. What up, man? Upsman, I see you. Chris, Dank, what up, y'all? Got Clout. Gato's in the building. What happened to my voice? Something's going on with my voice? What's going on with my voice? What up, y'all? We only got one basketball game. Iceman, what it is? Rome is in the building. What up, y'all? Salute, salute. I don't even know how many people are in the chat right now. Let me see if I could get that information. OBS was acting up. I didn't even have time to do all of that. All right, we got 117 in the chat. All right, let's get with it, man. Let's get with it, see what's going on with the Season 6 update. Big Yeti, what up, man? What up, No Cap? Kilo Cat, what's good, man? What up, y'all? All right, I think we're good. Let's see what's going on with the Season 6 update. Yeah, I see it now. I see the total now. Nice, man. Thank you. Why do I still care about the game? It's so trash, but I just want to hoop. Well, you know, I've been out there, so I've been out there running point guard. I need to pull up the OBS and pop out this chat over here. OBS and pop out the chat right on top of that thing. Put it right there. That way I can see that live. All right, yes, sir. Cool. And what up, Trey? Javon Taylor in the building. Marquise Fuentes. Yeah, I've been running. So I mean, we're gonna start with the rewards. I've been running since getting on Xbox. I've been running on the point guard, yeah. And one of the, like, when I was on PlayStation for all those months and I had a point guard on PlayStation, I couldn't make any progress at the point guard position. Surely I get highlights and clips here and there, but I couldn't make any progress, man. And that joint was killing me. Like, as you play against tougher teams, you know how I'm a purple, so I would rank up to purple and then we'll play against tougher competition. But against tougher competition, I couldn't adjust. Like, I couldn't win against tougher competition. And, you know, my own little personal wins as a point guard. You can't see. I'm going to pull it up right now, yeah? Give me 1 second, yeah? Pull it up right now. Here we go. You're looking out for letting me know, yeah? Pull it up. But on Xbox, I'm seeing progress. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. I got the game up. On Xbox, I'm seeing hella progress. And it's really dope to see. That's the best way. It's just really dope to see you make progress with each day. And we're playing against tougher competition now, and I'm still doing all right out there. And that's just a good All right, starting off with the season update. Let me move my webcam up. This way I'm not in the way of the rewards. The top line is the Pro Pass. Let me make sure this is muted so we're not getting double audio. Give me 1 second. And we'll go through the rewards here. All right, there we go. All right, man. As usual, first level, you get the Season 6T. I'm good there. Yeah, I'm good there. Maybe I should move this over here. That way you guys can see the rewards as we go along. Level 1, you get the Season 6T. At level 2, you get the Daytime My Court mural. I haven't changed my My Court. Have y'all changed yet My Court mural? Let me know in the comments if y'all changed it yet. Let me pull my chat back up there. Yeah, let me know in the comments if y'all the Fortnite skin go crazy on NBA 2K. When we getting our boost, it should come in soon. The Axe Player Indicator at level 3. At level 4, you get a 30-minute 2 XP token. A purple and black ball trail. So lame. Like, so far, so lame. That's the best way to describe it. So far, so lame. All right, some more. At level 6, you get the Jalen Green and Rudy Gobert banners. A Dolphin Green release. Okay. I wonder what that's going to look like out there. I mean, I see it there, but I wonder what it's going to look like on the court. At level 8, you get the Tier 3 boosted accessory for 5% rep bonus. Those come in clutch. Any cool twerk modes? Sheep of Jesus is looking for twerk modes. They should be coming up right now. A gear player. Damn, they really on some lame stuff this season so far. Hopefully it ends well, but so far so bad. All right, a Tier 2 overdrive badge. A badge perk at level 10. That's the Tier 2 one. And the emotes start at level 11. So for the homie Sheepy Jesus, I forgot what his name was. You got your first set of emotes. I don't know if they're twerk modes, but you got emotes at level 11. Let me see if it tells me what's here. Let me see. Unlock a variety of emotes and dances there. That's all it says. The rainbow eyes. Man, I know y'all are excited about the rainbow eyes. How many of y'all like screaming in your seat? The rainbow eyes are here to go perfectly. They match perfectly with your glizzy hat, your shiny pants, and all your twerk modes. So you can go ahead and go on and twerk on your homies and they won't feel as suspect when you got the rainbow eyes. So go ahead and get zesty out there, man. Level 13, you got a 60-minute 2 XP token. A drone teleportation technology. They still doing this? They still doing this thing? No Tim Duncan banner? Sad facts. They still doing this drone thing where the drone flies now and then it kind of teleports you to that spot. Anyway, at level 15, a Tier 2 max +1 badge perk. And here we go with the first twerk mode. So they can match, you know what I mean? Like they make sure you get your rainbow eyes first so you look and play the part. So you put these rainbow eyes with your glizzy hat, your tight shiny pants, and then you come out and get the twerk mode at level 16. So you're only like 6 levels apart from your rainbow eyes and looking and playing the part to twerking on your homies over there. So go ahead and go crazy, y'all. At level 17, 60 times skill boost. At level 18, just came from getting coffee. 2K is definitely wild. So you get the 10 per category skill boost at level 17. A cityscape mural. That looks dope. I might consider adding. I haven't changed the murals on my joint. So at level 19, you get the Tier 2 boosted accessories for 10% rep bonus. Again, those things come in clutch. Try not to forget putting those things on. You get the Minnesota mascot at level 20. We got a lot to go through, by the way, y'all. What up, Agent Q? We got a lot to go through because we got to check the rec jerseys, the quests. I see what's new in swags or what new drip they got out there. Rec boosted socks for a 15% rep bonus at level 21. Emo packs at level 22. Dreads with jewelry at level 23. So that helps you play the part as well. Cade Cunningham, and that's a little extra because I just had dreads, but I didn't have like shiny jewelry in my dreads. But anyway, Cade Cunningham and Jamal Murray banners. Tier 1 overdrive badge at level 25. Some more emotes. This joint is looking extra lame. You only need a 76 for the T-Mac base. Yeah, T-Mac is back, y'all. The homie Sheep of Jesus just said it too. We're going to go through the animations as well. We're going to go through the animations. At level 27, you get 30 Gatorade boosts, 10 per category. At 28, you get the 60-minute. Some more banners. Yo, man, what is this? If this is this lane for season 6, what is it finna look like at season 7? At level 30, you get the max +1. A lot of us play for these max +1 badges because they really help us change the game out there, change our player. 30 times Gatorade boost at 31, 10 per category. Love for me twerk mode. Yeah, T-Mac moves. Hey, listen, in case you guys don't know, whenever the season drops, whoever's on the cover of that season, whoever's the season is themed behind, those are the animations that you're getting. So there's no more like random animations that you get per season. Whoever is on whoever's the season is themed behind, those are the animations you're gonna get, which is why we're excited about this season in particular, because T-Mac was one of the most goated jump shots ever. Badge elevator at level 33. Some more banners at level 34. Y'all thought I was playing. They got them boys locked in the lower level basement. It's like you got the basement and then you got 2 levels below that, and that's where these guys are at in 2K headquarters designing these banners. Free the graphic designers at 2K, man. I'm about to get a t-shirt. Tier 1 boosted accessory. Historic NBA jerseys at level 36. I'm about to put them boys on a t-shirt. These graphic designers. 120-minute 2 XP token, 37. Cargo shorts at 38. This is how, these cargo shorts alone, like, along with everything else, not to mention everything else, but 2K knows damn well that people like short shorts. And I'm not talking about you zesty cupcakes out there who like the short shorts for different reasons. I'm talking about the short basketball shorts. We all go into like the pro-am appearance thing and change the short, like the shortest, or in the rec, you change it to the shortest and then you wear, some things under. But 2K is going to drop these cargo shorts, which are like 10 years too late. I don't know, maybe they done came back around, but they're extra long cargo shorts. They're like, and probably like the cupcakes out there might like this because they're like only 1 inch away from capris. They're like, if there was another inch, they'll be capris. So 2K knows what they're doing, B. At level 39, you got the ISO agent. So we were talking to Daisy Dukes. Give us Daisy Dukes. Y'all crazy, B. Y'all crazy. Isn't it? Freaky Fridays, man. Y'all on y'all stuff today. But anyway, we were talking about, like, when I saw this in the Courtside report, I said, who is this theme behind? And Assassin's Creed Shadows just dropped. And if you guys don't know, this game is supposed to save, I think it's Ubisoft who makes it. They're going through some stuff, and this game is supposed to save it. So now I'm sure they reached out to all their connections, and here we go. 2K adding some influence in support of Assassin's Creed and Ubisoft, I imagine, or they just did it to maintain a certain level of similarity or relativity. So I'm assuming that this is themed behind Assassin's Creed just dropping. So now you get the ISO agent, some sort of ninja dude. At level 40, you get the cap breaker. It's what we all play for. Zesty game developers, 3 badge elevator. Can you go from silver to legend? Yes, if it's a 3 badge elevator, it goes into your max. So max +1 lets you go above your max, but the elevators only let you go to the badge's max. You can't go above that. So if you maxed out, say when you're setting up your build, you max it out so that you only could reach a certain attribute threshold that'll give you this particular badge level. You don't go above that. So you'll try and find the badge to get the most out of the elevators. You'll try and find the badge that's the lowest that could get to the highest. Hopefully it's 3 levels. These are finesse. In case you guys don't know, those elevators and stuff, those are meant for people who make new builds. If you have 1 or 2 builds and you've had that like since the beginning of the annual cycle, I imagine all your badges are maxed. And the badges, there's no loss of progression on badges, so the badges max out fairly easy. We just get out there and play. So 2K is adding these elevators to the season pass along with Max Plus One and the cap breakers, all in a way to finesse us to make more builds, because none of these things will be relevant if we only had 1 or 2 builds. The cap breaker wouldn't be necessarily relevant unless you made your build in season 1 and you was preparing for the 8 additional cap breakers, because they didn't give it to us in season 1. Even though I love cap breakers, but I am somebody who makes new builds. Elevators, the same difference. It has no significance if you're not making a lot of builds. Yeah, let's go check out the rec jerseys. So I went through the rewards. We'll come back and go through the rewards again. I don't even know how many people are in the chat. Let me see if I could get an idea, because I don't even know. 370 in the chat. Appreciate y'all being here, man. I think my allergies are starting to kick in. I feel like I need to sneeze. I'm not making no new bill. I have 2 since the beginning of the year. Grown men dressed like Power Rangers. Facts. Let's go check the rec jerseys. Let me move this back down. Move my webcam back down. Move it over here. All right, rec jerseys, man. Rec jerseys. Let's see what it's looking like. Appearance. Oh, yeah. I think my allergies are starting to kick in. That joint just hit like right now on stream. All right, rec. What is rec? Yo, it's the same. I don't know what the black ones look like, but that looked very similar to what we just had. What do y'all think? Is it good? What do y'all think about that? Man, I wish there was a way to refresh that. Can you show us the T-Mac base? Yeah, I'll show you. We'll go through all the animations. Yeah, like we're definitely gonna go through all the animations. We can do that now. Excuse me. Animations. Let's go check out the jump shot for T-Mac, because that's what everybody is really looking at. If 2K allergic to 2K BS, them joints are whack. Don said, "Don Dada's in the building." Wagwan. Anyone know what 3v3 theater is this week? No, T-Mac and Vince both play for Raptors. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Daily reward available in 15 hours and 44 minutes for elite winners. Congratulations. Appreciate you, Agent Q. Thank you for sharing. Like a cross between Raptors and Detroit. L rec jerseys. Excuse me. I don't think they look bad. Anyway, let's go check. I don't think they look bad. They just look too similar to what we just had. Seriously? You're not gonna? I had to put it on that. Give me so whack. There we go. The T-Mac Tracy McGrady is restricted on my 6'4" build, but I could probably get it on my 6'8". Well, there it is. You guys see it? The height at least 6'5" and under 6'10". And you only need a 76 mid-range or a 76 3-ball. Easy peasy, y'all. What up, official? No question. What's good? Tenfletta. Why not black or blue for Orlando color? Yeah, that would have been dope. Yeah, T-Mac jump shot. If they would have messed that up, man. You know, 2K, they like to really mess with jump shots for some reason. They don't like the community to be happy with the jump shots that they have. You know, we've gone through like a rotation of jump shots for years. Each year, like the community finds the best jump shot, and it may last a year or two, and then 2K makes sure that the joint is patched, that you can no longer use it anymore. So weird. I don't know what 2K be thinking, but they surely make that happen. When I made the video, a lot of you guys were telling me about your jump shots, like which ones, and you were bringing me back to those particular years, mentioning these particular jump shots that I had forgotten about. Looks like the same as Cover. Well, I kind of see what you're saying. Yeah, it kind of does. I was using Cover. Cover has a little more of I don't know if it's gonna look like that in game, but Cover has like a weird sway to his that was throwing me off. And I used Cover for a while, and I liked it. So Layup. Yeah, let's go check out what else he got. So that's the jump shot, y'all. And it looks like, I don't think he got layups. I don't think he got layups. They don't got none for layups. Let's see. Let's double check. Yeah, none for layups. But he has dunks. There goes the dunks right here. Tracy McGrady. I don't think you should expect much here. That's a dope one. Look how slow he's moving. This is what 2K doesn't understand. Everything is based behind speed, yeah? When you're looking at your dunk animations, it's based behind your speed, the load up to your jump, how quickly you're moving into your jump. And those type of things right there just get blocked. I don't know. 2K kind of needs to revamp everything with that in mind, that consideration in mind, that the better players on 2K often go for way more speed in damn near everything they're looking at, whether that be a crossover or a drive to the basket or your jump shot. Everything is primarily based on speed. I just went over the jump shot a second ago. It looks good. This is your dunk packages. We're gonna let me make sure that I was on the right one. I was on the right one, right? Let me make sure. Pretty sure I was, because I saw Malik Monk. Yeah, that was the right one. Okay. All right, so it doesn't look like they got anything else. There's nothing else for Tracy McGrady outside as far as scoring. Let's see the playmaking. Signature size up, Tracy McGrady. Let's go see what it looks like. Tracy McGrady. No. No, sir. Oh, yeah, look at it. It's frozen. Leave it to 2K. Just straight closed my app. The 2K is the only game ever in gaming history that I've ever experienced that basically tells you, hop on off, homie. We don't watch it here, bro. I swear to God, the only game that I've ever played that consistently tries to kick you off of it. Man, brutal. Mind you, a new season is here. And see that? You see what I just did there? You see what I just did there? Trying to move forward. I'm not trying to rant here, y'all. But I'm trying to move forward. I backed out of the first menu, 2K, and after you back out, you immediately press X. But 2K puts a delay on the secondary pop-up so that when you hit X, the secondary menu pops up, the secondary pop-up, it goes in your face, pause, and then you hit X, and now it's taking you to a buy menu. Shady. Man. They are the shade, that grimy car salesman type of mattress salesman. Just disgustingly grimy. Now, how many little kids ain't even gonna know that they went into a buy menu, and now they're like, I can't go forward, so they go to their parents like, yo, I can't go forward unless I buy something. Just the ultimate level of shady. Disgusting. Shady practices. They probably seen you caught onto some. Yeah, that's, those are like psychological games that some of the bigger companies, larger companies do practice. And it's like, damn, why'd you go that route, 2K? Like, that's so, aren't you like leading the way? Did you guys know that wow, predatory facts. Did you guys know that 2K is the company that led the way? Hear me out here. So you guys know this. Put this in your back pocket in case you're ever in denial of 2K's position in the gaming industry. They were the first game to raise the standard price for a game to $70. They're like pioneers in this finesse-ish. Pioneers. We know we got games out there like bundles and stuff like that. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys one more thing. I'm gonna show you guys when we get into swags. Remind me, I have to tell you guys one more thing about the pricing and some things that are gonna change with like the VC pricing. Remind me of that. Where are we at? We did the reg jerseys. We were in the animations. All right, let's go in the animations. There we go. Animation store. So look, it reset like I didn't even go into it. Don't even remember that I was there. So we did the dunk, we did the jump shot. Let me show you the jump shot one more time real quick, just in case for the folks that just tuning in. Let me show you guys T-Mac The reason why season 6 is heavily anticipated is mainly because of this jump shot. So I'll show you guys the jump shot. It does look like Culver's jump shot. It probably did just mess around and name it T-Mac and, you know, put the same animation as Culver. As a matter of fact, let's compare Culver. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to compare Culver. You only need a 76, yeah. So everybody's going to have this shot on. Let's go check out Culver. That's what I see, right? They got to figure this out, too. This scrolling-ish. I don't know, man. 2K is, like, so stuck back in the day with some of the simplest stuff. Can I get it in? Jerk over. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, it's very similar. Very similar to Culver. Yeah, damn near looks identical, right? No, my controller's not vibrating. Why, you hear vibration or something? It kind of looks different from last year. I think, you know, we've gotten Matt Ryan. Yeah, he said it. Culver animation is T-Max from 24. It's just sad. So then they go and reintroduce T-Mac, and instead of making a new jump shot, or you know, making it more like T-Mac, they end up just putting 2 and name them different. I heard Elite One. I think they should bring back 2K. It was on Dreamcast on Allen Iverson's. I think the good game. Yeah, it was a good game. That one is a lot higher. It did seem a little higher. That's what one of the first thing I noticed is that it seemed higher. Maybe that's what it is. Matter of fact, let's check the height. Culver has an A+ height, so you guys are seeing that. So you got A, B, C, C. All right, let's see what the height is on T-Mac. Excuse me. It's one of the reasons why people like T-Mac is because it's high. But I'm seeing this year we got familiar with a lot more jump shots like Matt Ryan. Well, a couple more jump shots like Matt Ryan that are really goated in high releases. Let's see how high. It's an A+ height on that one. Am I Tracy McGrady? I'm bugging. Did I miss it? There we go. I scrolled right past it. That one seemed quicker, and it is an A+ height as well. It starts off with a lower release speed, but I haven't maxed out mine, and that's based off your releases anyway. Your boost will be up within the next 2 days. Yeah, everybody will get their boost within the next 2 days. Some people will get it sooner than others. Don't despair. Don't stress. You will get your boost. Just be patient. If you participated in the events, we went through the signature size up. If you participated in the events, you will get your boost. Yeah. If you didn't, you won't. All right, regular breakdown. What does the regular breakdown look like? You guys are seeing it, right? So regular breakdown, bull handle 85, and that joint looks slow. Seriously, B. Seriously. Who's gonna use this, man? Why is this taking up space in the game? Elite One, yeah, Elite One. What? There's the disconnect between the dev team and 2K players. Nobody is using this joint. Nobody's going to equip. Listen, I know as I'm saying nobody is using it, for the sake of me saying nobody is using it, you're going to have a bunch of cupcakes in the stream right now saying, yo, that joint is dope. I'm finna use that joint right now and watch me try to put it to work. And you're going to get boxed up out there. You cannot use this joint. It's not going to get you nowhere. It's not going to move the defender in front of you. It's called a regular breakdown combo. Who are you breaking down with this? Oh man, I mean, I wish 2K just connected with the community so that way the community will instantly see this joint. Matter of fact, let's put this. How many people we got in here? Give me 1 second, y'all. Let's see how many people we got. We got 490 people in here. So hopefully y'all could do me a favor in case somebody clips this, sends it to 2K. Let's find out. This is the brand new animation released in Season 6, the T-Mac regular breakdown combo. If you will find this move to be effective and you think you can use this, type a number 1 in the chat if you can use it. If you cannot use this animation, knowing just by looking at it, you see that you cannot use this animation type of 2. Let's see how the chat goes, man. Maybe we'll show some here. Jamil the King, been a rookie for 13 months. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. But yeah, we need to show 2K that this is the case, because this is just silliness to me. Like absolute silliness to me. I don't even understand why that's a thing. Let me put I could put the viewers on here. I forgot I got them up there. There we go. Forgot about that. And I thought I put a chat box on my joint. I thought I already had the chat box. I must have messed it up somehow. Maybe it's on full cam record. I think it was on the full cam. All good. Either way, let's go on. Let's move on over because we got a lot more to look at. Now let's look at the aggressive breakdown combo. Let me see what they're talking about. Let me see what they're talking about, because I didn't see. I see a bunch of twos. There's twos. I see ones, twos. A couple ones here and there. Yeah, those are the. Yep, look at all the twos. Look at all the twos, bro. Appreciate y'all doing that, man. It's important. Look at Jamaican. Wagwan. All right, man. Nobody is scoring off this move. Stop capping. Facts. Thank you, bro. Nobody's scoring off this move. Now, the aggressive breakdown. Let's check out the aggressive breakdown. Tracy McGrady. So, when I'm looking at these breakdowns, ideally, I'm looking at how to speed boost out of them. You know, and it depends on other animations that you have equipped that allow you to speed boost in a particular direction, or whether it's going to be a cross speed boost or same hand speed boost. So that's what I look at when I look at these. On which dribble would I speed boost? So the first dribble move, which was, let us start right here, that little like couple steps in, you might be able to get the couple steps in similar to the Devin Booker, where he kind of moves you forward. Because we don't have a lot of north to south moves as opposed to just using your left stick. We don't have a lot of just trigger with your right stick north to south moves outside of that Devin Booker. So I'm looking at that and I'm like, okay, that's okay. But what happens? You get a speed boost there, maybe a speed boost cross launch. It just seems kind of suspect. I'm not sure. I would have to check it out, go into the lab and see what it looks like. And that makes up the playmaking moves, yeah. Yeah, that makes up the playmaking. We went into signature size up, right? Did we? I'm pretty sure we did, but we'll double check it. Double check it just a second. What time is it? 11:30. See, that little stall is dead. That little stall right there just deads it for me. All right, so we don't do the intros. That's for y'all when y'all ready to go check them out. We're gonna go through the season rewards once again. Not right now, but as soon as we finish wrapping up. So we gotta check the quests. And from what I heard, you no longer need to go in. Matter of fact, I don't even like being here. I like being in the center of the city. I don't know why it randomly puts me over here, but I like being in the center of the city. 2K drops the most transportation rewards the year we have like the smallest city. Okay, we know we got to check swags. We want to check the quest to see what we're getting. Season quests. Saying I need to talk? Yeah, I need to talk to Shakedown. All right, let's go talk to Shakedown. Whoa, Joe fast and boy. Shake! Have any of you guys made it onto Shakedown when he used to do the top 10 stuff? I don't know if he still does it. But I remember when I got on Shakedown, it was so dope.
Here's what we got going on this season.
He put me on a couple times, so that's super dope. Shout out to Shakedown, bro. A veteran of the 2K community. It's great to have somebody like that. You know, people often wonder how creators could keep a balance by getting on affiliated with 2K, but still maintaining a certain level of integrity for yourself and your brand. Prime example, Shakedown. How come Shakedown's not a no heat? How come Shakedown's not a no drama? Nobody ever questions Shakedown and his loyalty to the community, all the while, you know, being closely tied to 2K. There's not many people out there like that, man. There's somebody who I think we could use as a community manager, but I don't even think Shakedown is with that type of smoke. I don't even think he wants that type of stuff. Like, why? I want to do it. I wouldn't be no community manager having the whole community on my head. Pause. For no reason. Anyway, we're going back to quests, but shout out to Shakedown for real, for real. All right, 2K Phenom. You get the woven dress shoes. So for all you guys who are looking for new church shoes on a 2K basketball game, you got it here with this 2v2 Phenom. All you got to do is get 2,000 points, assists, rebounds, and plus games played. It don't even say. Anyway, 0 of 2,000 points plus assists. I'm not even going to try to figure out. I don't speak 2K language. 3v3 Phenom, you get the psychedelic shirt, and it looks like a button down. So I don't know what 2K is trying to do here. They're really trying to get you prepared for church. You get the season six rec accessory. So you get, I think that's like a wristband. Like, seriously, bro, seriously. Am I tripping? Am I just like in a bad mood this Friday or something? Am I coming across like that? Don't mean to, but it's really annoying that 2K thinks we're gonna play. Look at how simple that wristband is. Like, we're gonna go through these objectives to get this bootleg wristband. It makes 0 sense. Battle of the Proving Grounds leg sleeve. Okay, people might like the leg sleeve, but not like a wristband that you could barely see. And then an NBA 2K20 player banner for another objective. Yeah. Everybody goes to church on Sunday. If you ever come into the city, like if you ever load up the 2K25 on a Sunday, and it's like around 10 a.m. and you see that the city is empty, that's because we're going to 2K church. So 2K tries to get you ready with like your shoes and your button down, and you get a pair of the Jake from State Farm pants, and you straight, B. Just like that. So those are the quests, and now we gotta check swags and see what's new in swags, and then we'll go through the rewards. Should I go through rewards now? Does anybody want me to go through them now? Elite won the red boost, yeah. GTA 6, the world needs you. Past the all city. Oh man. Elite won the red boost, yeah. Elite. Oh no, don't go in there. I was trying to look for swags. Where am I going? I have a feeling Ronnie 2K has something to do with swags. I have a strong feeling. Okay. All right. This is pretty dope. I like that. The cat helmet. The Hawaiian shirt. They got a puffer jacket. All right, so far, funny. They got vintage roll. Oh, what I was gonna tell y'all. Bust this, y'all. I'm never shopping at swags. How you get rep? You play the game. Rep, if you're looking for your rep boost, your rep bonus, you had to participate in the events, and you should be receiving it within the next 2 days. I'll show the rec jerseys again as well. You don't activate rep boost, y'all. It is automatically applied. Just give it 2 days max. You should be straight. I was gonna tell y'all, so let me show y'all some, just so y'all aware of what's going on. You see how everything, it says like 15,000 VC, 10,000 VC, but you actually don't see a dollar figure value on that. But if you go to, like, let's say, let me add the cart, and then I go into like this to add. If you go in here, you now see a dollar figure on these VC bundles. You see that? You see how you see a dollar figure on these VC bundles here? There's like, 200,000 for $49.99, $99.99 for 450,000. So we all know that to be the case. We become desensitized to it. And I'm not trying to be dramatic here. But what I'm trying to say is, if we back out, you don't have a dollar figure on each one of these prices. So all you see is like VC. Can I move? Oh, back out. All you see is the VC price. What I'm trying to get at is that they recently are cracking down on this because people are so inclined to spend more when they don't have a dollar figure on this. So in other words, they got to figure out 2K is going to have to determine what 20,000 VC is worth in real world, because they're going to have to put actual price tags onto each one of these items so that you know that when you buy this, even though you have to purchase a VC bundle, they still have to itemize each individual item on their game that's for sale, and they got to put the actual price tag on it with the VC price. So that's already a law that's going into place in Europe. They're cracking down on that, and I imagine that's going to start heading this way. It's going to be a new standard for games that have been taking advantage of their player base with these type of tactics, just putting the virtual currency price and not giving you the real world currency price on it, which makes you more inclined to buy the joint. All right, so let's go back. Let's keep going through. I just wanted to fill you guys in on that. It's the first step of things changing from the way they've been for the longest time, with these gaming companies completely taking advantage. 2K got so much potential with challenges in the seasons, but dropped the ball. I feel the same way. They kind of dropped the ball. I like these shirts. I haven't seen one of these shirts in a while. I remember I used to like those. Ninja Turtle book bag. All right. 2K always trying to pull influence. I like that though. I like the idea, but they pull influence from other games. All right, we're going through the rewards. Are you sure? Yes. We're going through the rewards once again. Nothing much in swags. Nothing much for season 6, tell you the truth. It doesn't, outside of that T-Mac, I don't know if they thought the T-Mac jump shot was just gonna carry season 6, but I don't know. It doesn't look too good. Spanish Jose is online. What we were gonna check the rewards once more, and we got to go through. We go through the rewards once more for the folks that are just tuning in. 473 in the chat. Boost you should be getting within the next 2 days, y'all. Do not stress. We've gone through this every single season. Rise has won the boost quite often this year. So I always get asked this question during these live streams. When is my boost kicking in? Give it 2 days max. You should receive it by the end of the day, but 2K has a process. I'll show my build in a second. We're going through the season rewards. For the folks who are just tuning in, I'm skimming through this because it is pure garbage. Let me scroll up. Here. It is really, really bad. There ain't nothing much to see here, but I'm going to go through them real quick. Season 6T at level 1, some banners at level 2, the Dame Time. No, it's not a banner. It's a Dame Time My Court mural. So that's for your My Court. Axe Player Indicator at level 3, 4, 30-minute 2 XP token, a purple and black ball trail at level 5, some banners at level 6, Jalen Green and Rudy Gobert, a Dolphin Green release at level 7. Am I good here? Yeah, I'm good. At level 8, a tier 3 boosted accessory for a 5% rep bonus. Those are clutch. I keep telling you, those are clutch. Put them on your players, mine as well. If you're trying to just at least grind up some rep, you want to get to an additional cap breaker. Maybe you haven't gotten there yet. I just hit starter 3 on Xbox, pulling up on starter 4 actually, but I just hit it and starter 4. I get my animation, so I'm looking forward to that. Gear Player Indicator at level 9, at level 10, tier 2 overdrive badge, Emos pack at level 11. The rainbow eyes go well with your tight shiny pants and your glizzy hat. Those go perfectly. You're gonna have that matching with your twerk mode, so you could go out there like 2K wants you, be a good 2K player and go out there and start twerking on your homies in the rec center. And I see y'all, can't cap. I see y'all every time I go into the rec center. I see you trying to twerk. I go in there and I get a crowd around me trying to twerk on a bunch of dudes trying to twerk on me. Homie, if you don't get from around me, boy. 13, 60-minute 2 XP token, a drone at level 14, a teleportation drone. We got the smallest city and now we got teleportation drones. A tier 2 max +1 badge at level 15. And here you go. What you gonna do? Twerk more. And that's how they come twerking on me. That's exactly what they run up on me, trying to rub on my player, and they look at you like, what you gonna do? So now they added the what you're gonna do twerk mode. At level 17, you get 60-minute, and you get 60 times skill boost, 10 per category. A cityscape my court mural at level 18. At level 19, a tier 2 boosted accessory for 10% rep bonus, which is good. The Minnesota mascot at level 20, 15% rep bonus with the Rex socks at level 21, emotes at 22, dreads with jewelry at 23, banners, Kay Cunningham and Jamal Murray at 24, a tier 1 overdrive badge at 25, 26 emotes again, 10 per category Gatorade boost at 27, 60-minute 2 XP token at 28, some more banners. You got Butler and Tatum at 29. At level 30, as usual, we get the tier 1 max plus 1 badge, which is always dope. I love getting that, so I try to grind the seasons ASAP. How many of you guys pay for your seasons? Like pay to, go through them, your level skips? I'm curious what it's looking like out there. I haven't paid not one time since they released these joints. 10 per category Gatorade boost at 31. Love for me twerk mode. Act like 2K and trolling y'all. Y'all can act like it. But ironically, they gave you guys the rainbow eyes. And then at level 32, you get a love for me twerk mode. At level 33, you get the badge elevator. Someone asked earlier, excuse me, how does the badge elevator work? And you know how you have a max plus 1, which takes you above 1 level above your max? Well, for the elevators, they don't go above your max. However you set up your build, the max potential of that badge, it'll elevate a badge to that max potential, and it can work up to 3 levels. This is a way to finesse you guys to make more builds, because ideally, if you've been playing the game since the beginning of the year and you only have 1 or 2 builds, these type of rewards are completely irrelevant. You don't need them. Your badges are already maxed out. You don't lose progression on badges. So again, these are more for rewards for people who like to make multiple builds. 2K is aware of that, so they incentivize you to play these seasons and get these rewards so you can make another build. 2K always wins. The house always wins. Devin Booker and Kevin Durant banners at 34. A tier 1 boosted accessory, 15% rep bonus at 35. Historic NBA jerseys at 36. Another 2 XP token, 120 minutes at 37. The cargo shorts, which are just 1 inch. Just keep this in mind, y'all. The cargo shorts that are your level 38 reward are 1 inch shorter than your girl's capri pants. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about, your level 38 reward. Like, yo, I'm grinding to get capris. Yep. Ask your wife, ask your girl what a capris. She's gonna tell you, and you're gonna say, "Well, you're gonna go and tell her, well, we're gonna match. I got like dude type of capris," and she's gonna probably slap you one time real quick to slap the sense back into you. At the level 39, you get the ISO agent, which I think is some like an influence from Assassin's Creed. And then at level, because Assassin's Creed Shadows just dropped, at level 40, you get the +1 cap breaker, which is what we all play for, man. 2K promotes homosexuality. Hey, whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever floats your boat. Hey, please stop spamming that before you get yourself banned. He said Caprice is wild. On dudes to shave their legs. he said 2K wants dudes to shave. So, hey, can somebody get this dude YBC out of here, please? He said it's 2K wants dudes to shave their gotta love it. I don't know what 2K be thinking, bro. All right, what else we need to see? Who else? Somebody wanted to see the rec jerseys. I'll show them again. I know somebody mentioned that. I'll show the rec jerseys in 1 second. T-Mac base is back. We showed it a couple times already on this stream. T-Mac base is back, and it looks almost identical to Cover. Just so you guys know. All right, rec. These are your rec jerseys. That's what you're looking at. I imagine it's just reversed. So black with the purple and red. They gave you dress shoes. Yeah. Yeah, they gave you dress shoes. Yeah. You got dress shoes as one of your quest rewards. That's serious. Like, there's no troll. You got quests. You go into your season quests. And one of the rewards for 2v2 Phenom getting 2,000 points, assists, rebounds, or games played is woven dress shoes. And then they give you a button down for the next one, 3v3 grind Phenom. Woo! Who is over there? If you done gave up on the rewards, like, go holler at somebody who's a little more enthusiastic about making sure these rewards match community needs. I think that about does it. Isn't that about it? Oh, it's an Easter fit. I got it. It's an Easter fit. Okay, it makes sense. That makes sense. Like, we would want to literally get our Easter fit ready to go twerk, go get a twerk mode with our homies in here. I get it now. That makes sense. Man, 2K. All right, what else we need? Is there anything else I'm missing? We went through the events. The events I actually have, so I might be able to pull them up. Let me see if I can pull them up. Matter of fact, does it show it here? Let me see if it shows it here. Maybe you guys can help me out. Because I have a list, which I'm going to put in tomorrow. I don't know if it shows it here. Let me see. Season events. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Hotels.com. From what I heard about these events, no meters. Yep. So 2K's way of challenging the cheaters, because the cheaters have been like souring the whole experience for your average player just trying to enjoy these events. It's almost like you don't even have a chance. So 2K said no shot meters for these events. There's a few of them. I think one of them may have a shot meter. Yeah, Happy Easter. Yeah. Wear and Earn, the Kia Challenge, Sunset Beach Joint. That's the 2nd. It's May. Yeah, and the 7th of May. So it shows us all the way through the entire season. Pretty interesting. All right. And hotels.com is active. No, it starts in 24 hours. Starts in 24 hours. All right. And that pretty much wraps it up. You know, I've been playing 2K. You know, it's crazy because people always reference that the reasons why we like older 2Ks is that we're stuck in nostalgia, right? Nah, they said they're saying that Elite won. People say we like the older versions of 2K because we're stuck in nostalgia. But let me tell y'all something real quick. Maybe I could put this in your back pocket. We didn't have a city. We didn't have all this other extra stuff, the stores and nothing like that. We had one little shop in the park. We didn't have any seasons or additional incentives. There was no season rewards. You know what our reward was? When we played the entire annual cycle, our reward was an ugly Christmas sweater that you got at the Christmas tree. And we still love the gameplay in those older versions of 2K that it kept us on the game the entire annual cycle. Beginning to end, sweating it out. The newer versions of 2K have everything. They made the grind easier to legend. They made getting mascots super easy. Did you guys know that we paid 300,000 VC per mascot? I hit for 1 million VC on back-to-back days. One day hit for 1 million. The very next day hit for another 1 million. Back-to-back days on the spin the wheel, and wasted all of it on all the mascots. Now we're getting mascots for free. So what I'm wanted to share with y'all is, how is it that we have received so much less back then, but loved the game so much more? Like the gameplay, that it didn't affect us. We weren't getting into any of this stuff. It didn't affect us. But now it seems like, you know, people see these rewards and like, that's trash. And I'm in agreement. It's trash. Especially when the gameplay is in the current state that it is. It's trash. But what I'm trying to get at is, as a player, as players, is the gameplay lacking that much that even the rewards don't even serve as an incentive, and in fact probably get you even more upset when you see the rewards with this type of gameplay? I'm curious to know what y'all think, because they're giving it out, and I imagine how we would have felt if they were giving it out back then. We got nothing back then, but we stood on this joint all day, every day, shutting parks down. What is different? What has changed? Because they're really giving us a lot. But it seems, I say it seems like they're giving us a lot is what I mean, what I'm actually meant to say. Just seems like they're giving us a lot in comparison to older versions of 2K, but we're still not happy. So is the game really rooted in game? What I'm trying to get at is, the game really rooted in gameplay? Is our affinity for the game rooted solely in gameplay, or does any of this stuff even matter? Would we enjoy it more without all the fluff? Is what I'm trying to. The rewards don't incentivize this gameplay. There you go. That's what I'm getting at. This is exactly what I'm getting at. Wondering, do the rewards incentivize gameplay? I think we just old and burnt out, City. Real talk. We've been playing 2K since Allen Iverson on the cover of this Dreamcast version. It's absolute facts. I have been playing it for that long. But here's the thing. Like I said, I recently made the switch to Xbox, right? Nobody will ever be happy. Well, I was just gonna get at, I recently made the switch to Xbox. On PlayStation, I was banging my head against the wall. There was no level of progression from one day to the next, 1 week or 1 month to the next. I didn't see certain level of progression. There was so much latency. Making a switch to Xbox, I had 2 players. I started out on my 6A. I wanted to get a feel for it. It was like a swingish type of build. And then I came on over and made this point guard. So my 2 players on Xbox. Over the last week or so, I've been running and gunning heavy, trying to learn how to run this one on Xbox. It's so fluid that now I'm seeing progression in my gameplay, progress. With that progress, it keeps me hella intrigued. So now I want to practice because I'm seeing progress, similar to the old way I used to experience 2K. I like that I could practice and then execute when I'm out there on the floor. On PlayStation, I couldn't do that. It was just too much latency for me. I never knew what I was going to get from one game to the next. On Xbox, I feel like I can do that. And what I'm trying to get at is that it feels like it's reinvigorating, my will to play this game. I'm excited to get on. I'm looking forward to getting on the next day because I'm seeing progress. So those are my thoughts on it. I am currently having fun on it. Despite all its flaws and the things that make you scratch your head, especially with the physics. Oh, Lord, the physics are terrible. They're still terrible. But over the last, and I try to keep it a buck with y'all. When I'm not having fun, I'm not having fun. So if this joint flips on its head and I start bricking everything again, I'm going to be sick. And I'm going to be blaming 2K. But as it stands right now, over the last week, I paid close attention to the progress I'm making with execution of dribble moves or execution of open shot opportunities, creating open shot opportunities, all this good stuff. I enjoy that stuff, and I'm having fun with it. Elite won the affiliation battle, and you guys will be getting your rep boost. You will 475 in the chat. Hey, if you're new here, consider dropping a like on the stream. Drop a sub too. We do this quite often, and I upload multiple videos per week. So if you want to stay up to date with the latest 2K information, drop a sub. It really helps us out. I was also, by the way, while we're here, I wanted to share with you guys that we host tryouts. We have one of the largest 2K community Discords. The All City 2K Discord is one of the largest 2K communities out there. Over 30,000 players in our Discord. So if you're tired of running with randoms, come on out. Everybody's invited. It's free to join. But within our Discord, we created an exclusive chat that also has a pathway to incentivize you to continue playing 2K25. If you're feeling like 2K25 is kind of dry for you and you need, some to kind of make it more exciting, join our Discord. Type !Discord in this live stream chat. We have an exclusive chat with over 200 players that play the game actively daily. They have a higher level of aptitude. We scouted these players out. But what we're doing now is introducing a pathway toward the league. So if it interests you to get better at the game, maybe play the game with more structure, and also even higher level of aptitude 2K players, we created these certain ranking levels where you come in as a rec warrior, then you work your way into being a starter, a rec starter. Above that, you become a lunatic as your gameplay progresses, and then above that, you become a maniac. Lunatic because your game goes crazy, maniac because your game goes even crazier than a lunatic. If you make it onto the maniacs, these are all through trial and error, a bunch of tryouts that we host. We host a bunch of events in our community Discord that take place all throughout the week. But if you want to go for tryouts, that's Wednesdays at 7 p.m. and Saturdays at 3 p.m. All in our Discord. Just type !Discord in this live stream chat and the link will pop up. Everybody's welcome to join. I highly recommend you guys join. It's a wave, y'all. They're deep in there that we have like 25 party chat rooms, and these rooms are filled with players that are running every single day. It's super exciting to see how our Discord is popping. I invite you guys to join and join in on the fun. Salute, Jam Slam. Thank you for joining. All City doing more to keep the people on 2K than 2K. So someone else said that. Someone else actually came into the party chat and told us, I think it was the homie Chad. He came in and said exactly that. You guys are giving players more of an incentive to play this game than 2K actually is. So sometimes it's just a circle that you keep when you play this game, whether you're like an introvert, you want to add, get to know more people. Our Discord is non-toxic. So don't worry about toxicity. If you do come into our community and you experience a certain level of toxicity, you send a message to me or one of the All City team members, and we'll handle that ASAP. Safe place for all gamers from all walks of life, man. Shout out from Philippines. Appreciate the love from the Philippines, man. Love from all over, down, under, everywhere. Appreciate y'all. On that note, y'all, it is 12. We are an hour in. I'm finna get on and see. I might put that T-Mac jump shot on my 6.8 build to see what it's looking like, even though it looks exactly like Hover. I don't know if it's going to be better than... I'll show you build. I'll show the build. I don't know if it's going to be better than... the homies want to see the build. Than Matt Ryan after looking at it, but... Sorry. That's the build that I'm working with. Let me move this here. Yeah, I see everything there. And it's been fun. I like it. I have been having fun. I've been working different ways to create open shop opportunities with this build. And I might go live later. I might go live with gameplay as I'm easing into this. It's called my channel is called All City Live TV. This is because we used to live stream every single day for years. But if I could get a good handle on this point guard position, trust me, we'll be going live way more often just to kind of go live with gameplay while I'm leading the way at the one. Super dope stuff, man. The 6.8 build. I'll load up the 6.8 for y'all real quick. I'll load it up. I'll load up the 6.8 for y'all. This was my swingish type of build. We set out initially when I got on Xbox, I wasn't sure how it was going to be. So we kind of made like a safe build, which was my 6.8 build. But I wanted to have fun as well. So there's the build we ended up coming. It's not really a swing build. If I had to play Sweats, he wouldn't be ideal as the swing. But some of you guys out there might think there's a goated build for y'all. And I just leaned towards safe and fun when I made this build on Xbox. I wasn't sure if we was going to even stay here on Xbox. And just to give you guys perspective, load up that clip. Just to give you guys perspective, since making the switch to Xbox, I haven't got on 2K to play on PlayStation not once. I have VC over there on PlayStation. I have all my player builds over there on PlayStation, maybe like 6 to 8 player builds over there. And I haven't gone back not even one time since making the switch on over to Xbox. That's how significant the change in latency was for me. Just in case you guys are curious about it, just know that's been the case for me. Attributes. There's my 6.8 build. Let me move my thing over here. Oh shit! Almost moved myself out the frame. I said, where'd I go? All right, so yeah, that's what I'm working with. 89 driving dunk. I have 5 cap breakers that I haven't even put on this player. I don't think I set up to put them. But this was a fun build too, by the way. But it's more a safe build. And, the amount of fun that you have on this type of build is primarily determined by your point guard. So whether he's calling plays for you, basically. Otherwise, you'll sit in the corner and damn near fall. Because with certain point guards, I have the absolute most fun because he's dunking everything when I take the back door, even though it's only an 89. For some reason, the 6'8" with that 89 seems to work really well. So I double tap RT, take the back door. He speed boosts in, blows by damn near every time, and he gets an easy dunk. Whether you're on fast breaks, point guard throwing alley oops, it's really exciting. He hits his shots with the 83 3 ball out the corner, and I can swing up top and take that hash shot if I need to. Not deep hash, but the hash side shot. But again, primarily a build like this is more safe, and it's primarily the amount of fun you're going to have on offense is primarily based on the point guard you run with. Some point guards have made it super exciting for me. Some point guards have damn near put me to sleep with one shot. Multiple times this has happened to me. One shot, damn near the whole game, and that came like the fourth quarter. They just don't know how to get this type of build open. That's happened to me multiple times. So when I was using this build, I made sure to bring it out when I ran with certain point guards. That's that. There you have it, folks. Appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, if you're new here, consider dropping a like and a sub on your way out. I'll catch you guys on the next video or live stream. Y'all be easy. Have a safe and blessed one. I might go live again with some gameplay tonight. We'll see what happens. Easy, y'all. Enjoy season